Which crude oil tanker should you invest in? This is an industry that is about to boom due to what's going on with crude oil. These tankers hold crude oil in mass amounts of quantity, and crude oil companies are willing to pay tankers a lot of money to store their oil because we are running out of space where these companies have to store their own crude oil. So they are literally getting paid thousands of dollars just to hold oil until the time is right for them to take it and sell it. That is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. What's going on today? Welcome to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel, where we teach you how to become a more profitable investor in the stock market. If you are brand new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. That way you do not miss out any helpful financial videos that will help you be able to monetize on different opportunities in the stock market, as well as through different avenues online. So make sure you subscribe to the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. And I do want to share some special links that I have for free stocks and free money that you can get just for signing up for these brokerages. Like Webull, they'll give you 2 free stocks. And then we have Robinhood, one of my favorite brokerages. They'll give you a free stock as soon as you decide to sign up. This is how you can actually invest into stocks. And then M1 Finance will give you $10 for you to get started your investment brokerage with them. I absolutely love their brokerage. The Discover Secure credit card will give you 1 to 2% cash back plus a $50 sign-up bonus. All of the links are in the description. Alright, so oil tankers are in demand, and their rates as low as $25,000 a day in February have ballooned to nearly $200,000 every single day, even hitting almost $300,000 at one point. This was released from the New York Times literally 3 hours ago. This is making a huge opportunity for you to invest and get a piece of the pie by investing into oil tanker stocks. Now the question becomes, which oil tanker company is the best one for you to put your hard-earned money in so that you can make the most profit possible? That is what we're going to be answering in today's video. This is the article that we're going to be analyzing today. The top 6 companies in the crude tanker business. With the crude oil prices hitting their lowest levels in many years, consumers are utilizing the situation to pile up inventories, leading to sound business propositions for the companies engaged in crude oil transportation. Here's an overview of the crude tanker business and their top 6 stocks in the business segment. The oil tanker business, the movement and storage of crude oil in large volume, needs oil tankers, which are large-sized transport ships. There are different categories of oil tankers. A crude tanker is used for transporting bulk volume of unrefined crude oil from the oil extraction facilities to the refineries. So they're basically using them to carry and transport and store crude oil. Anything involved with that process, that is what crude tanker companies do. Alright, and we're going to list the top crude tanker companies. Number 1, TK Corp. TK was founded in 1973, is based in Hamilton, Bermuda. It is a provider of crude oil and gas transportation, floating storage, and long-distance towing. It operates through 4 different business segments, namely offshore logistics, offshore production, liquefied gas carriers, and conventional tankers. It has around 200 tanker assets, making it one of the largest crude tanker companies of the world. With a recent market cap of $710.5 million, its 2014 revenue stood at $1.993 billion. So that is TK. And then we have Frontline FRO. This is actually my personal favorite after analyzing everything. Founded in 1984, the New York Stock Exchange listed Frontline was recently acquired by Frontline 2012 Ltd. In a reverse merger. It has 22 vessels, including 14 enormous crude carriers, It has operations all over the world. Its 2014 revenue stood at 521 million, and this one has been paying a dividend of 6.6, but it has been sporadic dividend payments. Next, we have TNP. It was founded in 1993. This is Tsako's Energy Navigation. It has a large fleet of 50 vessels, with the majority comprising of mid-sized carrier, with a recent market cap of $614 million. It is a regular dividend payer with a quarterly frequency and has a dividend yield of 3.41%. Alright, so NAT, this one has been pushed by a lot of YouTubers recently. Financial Education, Nordic American Tanker. It is a crude oil tanker company founded in 1995, so it's a little bit newer. It owns and operates about 24 Suezmax crude oil tankers with a recent market cap of 1.28 billion. This one has a history of regular dividend payments with a quarterly payment frequency, making it fit for investors who are looking for that regular dividend income paycheck. Right now they're paying about 10.61%. Next we have Ship Finance International Limited, SFL. This is in the business of owning and operating and chartering vessels. Although it's primarily into oil transportation, it also operates a span across a wide variety of functions that include transportation of oil, chemicals, and containers. It has around 60 different large-sized vessels with a recent market cap of 1.42 billion. And then next we have DHC Holdings, DHC. All these are pretty much based in Hamilton, Bermuda for some reason. It was founded in 2005. It owns and operates crude oil tankers and has a fleet of 18 crude tankers, including 14 VLCC, with a recent market cap of 742.8 million. Its 2014 revenue stood at 150.789 million. So what is the bottom line? The valuation of crude oil tanker companies is a complex affair, as the crude tanker market gets impacted by a variety of factors, which include oil prices, demand and supply from various regions of the globe, routes of transportation, and geopolitical developments. But there is no doubt that you can definitely make some good money with the oil tanker companies right now. Let's analyze some technical analysis on all these stocks. This is TK, the first one that we talked about. I always love looking at the MAC chart because that tells us the overall performance of the whole stock ever since existence. And as you see here, this stock has massive spurts where they're doing really well. It was around $56 and then $60 around 2007, 2015. And this is probably because crude oil prices were really good at those times. And then we have Frontline. This is the second stock that we talked about. And you'll see here, most of these have the same pattern, where they all tend to go up during the same amount of times. So 2007, 2008, we see the same thing. 2015, no, just 2008. Yeah, we see that big spurt. So this used to be a $300 stock. And this is why I love this, because if everything goes well, we could be seeing a lot higher prices than $10. $10 is very cheap for this stock. It used to trade around $200, $300. This is TNP, right now trading at $3.40. All these are pretty much at the cheapest price you can get them for. It wouldn't hurt to buy a couple of shares and buy more as it tends to go up. And then NAT, North American Tanker. This is the one that's being talked a lot about from a lot of YouTubers. And then we have the MAX chart. 2008, we see that huge spurt in price. This one used to be worth about $50, and right now it's worth $5. And then this is the next one, SFL, $10.48 right now. Let's look at the MAX chart. It used to trade around $30. So a great opportunity for you to basically triple or even bigger than that your money. You just have to make sure that you do this slowly. Don't rush into it. Only do what makes sense to you. Do more research. Figure out the balance sheets of all these companies, the income statements. All of that is very important for you to know. This is DHT right now trading at $7.95. Let's go ahead and take a look at the MAX chart. This one used to be massively way overpriced a few years ago whenever they were doing really well because of crude oil prices. But right now it's been at $7, pretty stagnant. So if we see the same opportunity as they had years ago, we could be seeing that dramatic surge in price. Now let's analyze the market cap. Market cap is very important for this company. The reason that you want to know what the market cap of any company you are investing in is because it tells you the amount of risk that you are taking by investing in that company. Usually larger market cap companies have less risk, but lower market cap companies have higher risk. That is because they are not as big of a company, and bigger companies usually have more money, more resources, more money to be made. So it is important for you to pick the highest market cap whenever investing in. That way you can avoid as much risk as possible. TK has 410.26 million. FRO has 2.09 billion, which that's the one I said was my favorite. TNP has 326.25 million. NAT has 803.88 million. SFL has 1.25 billion. DHT has 1.17 billion. And I do want you to know the definition of market cap or market capitalization, the same thing. It refers to the total value of oil. Sorry, way too much oil in my mind right now. It refers to the total value of all a company's shares of a stock. It is calculated by multiplying the price of a stock by its total number of outstanding shares. Mid-cap companies are typically businesses with a market value between 2 billion and 10 billion. The investment community uses this figure to determine a company's size, as opposed to using sales or total asset figures. Using market capitalization to show the size of a company is important because company size is a basic determinant of various characteristics in which investors are interested, including risk. Alright, so there we go. That is a brief overview of the best tanker companies that transport crude oil for you to invest in. Let me know which one do you think is a good investment option for you. Do you think you can make money investing into crude oil tanker companies? Let me know in the comment section down below. I am still thinking about which one to invest in and kind of see where the prices go in the near term, but definitely FRO is my favorite. Let me know your opinion down below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. I'll see all of you in the next video.